Something no one warned me about was the amount of frizz I would have to deal with on these wigs. Hey guys, welcome to Get Wiggy with Bree. My name is Bree, and today we are going to talk about how to deal with the frizz on your synthetic wigs. It was something that when I first got my wigs, I was like, oh my gosh, they're so soft and they're dreamy and they feel like real hair. And then it got to, I don't know, maybe like 5-10 wears, and I'm like, what is this at the bottom of my wig? Come to find out, it is so normal for your wigs to eventually have a little bit of frizz at the end. So today I'm going to teach you how to get rid of that frizz. And as always, if you learned anything from the video today, please like, comment, subscribe, share this with anybody who you think might benefit from it, because people need to know how to take care of this frizz. So the wig I'm wearing right now is Drive by Ellen Villa. She is the first wig that I ever bought, and I still really love her, but she does get totally frizzy at the bottom. And why does that frizz get there? Because as you know, synthetic wigs are essentially just plastic. So that constant friction on your clothes, friction against the furniture that we're sitting on, all of that stuff is going to cause wear and tear on your wigs, and you're gonna have just a little bit of frizz at the bottom, but it's pretty easy to maintain and take care of once you know how to do it. And if you haven't gotten quite there yet, let me show you what I'm talking about. This is a really good depiction of what I'm talking about. You see all of this like frizzy hair down here? That is all as a result of just rubbing on my clothes, rubbing on furniture, and it's totally normal to happen to your wig. So we're gonna walk through this together step by step. I'm gonna tell you exactly what type of tools you need, so let's get into it. So first things first, I use my handy dandy wig headstand. I have my wide tooth comb, fine tooth comb, water bottle. And for this wig, I'm going to just be using a straightener. So let me get set up here, but I'll spare you watching all that. All right, also here we are. Don't mind my big giant belly and the glare in my glasses. I need to be able to actually see what I'm doing so I can show you guys how to do it. So now that we're sorted, so you can see a little bit better now that we have it on here. It's just very frizzy at the ends. And actually somebody who I was talking to on Instagram had said they kind of equate it to a horse's tail, which I kind of do get that vibe. So the very first thing that I do is I comb out the bottoms. So this is for a heat-friendly synthetic style. So if you have a heat-friendly synthetic wig, what I would recommend first is seeing what temperature, this is driving me crazy here. So I would recommend seeing exactly what temperature your wig can withstand. So I'm noticing that a lot are between about 275 and 300 degrees Fahrenheit. So if you have a hot tool, try to see what the temperature gauge is. Some have like a 1, 2, 3, and you can usually look up on the manual, what does the 1, 2, 3 mean? This is the product that I use. It's the Babyliss Pro Straightener. And you can see on here, it says exactly what the degrees is. So that's why I like using this, because I feel like it's a little bit easier to actually see where you're at. All right, so my pro tip here is you need to be using water. If you're not using water to straighten or to get rid of that frizz, especially on a heat-friendly synthetic style, it's not gonna work well, and you might as well be wasting your time. So get a spray bottle. This is literally a $2 one from Walmart. You don't need to be fancy. You just need to spray the hair. So I am just gonna go through right just like this, spray it a bit. So this is where my fine tooth comb comes in. So since this is a straight style, I tend to follow my straightener with the fine tooth comb. So I pretty much have combed through everything. So let's grab our straightener. Usually what I will do is I will just follow just like this. And you can kind of hear it sizzling a lot. I am not destroying my wig. That sizzling that you hear is the actual water on the strands. And the reason I work from the bottom is because generally the bottom is where you have the most amount of frizz. As I mentioned, that's where you get the most friction. You're gonna end up having the most amount of damage towards the bottom of your hair. So work from the bottom, and if you have more frizz towards the top of your wig, then you just go section by section. You're gonna wanna start at the bottom, and then you'll just section little bit by little bit all the way until you get to the top of the wig, and then it'll all be taken care of. All right, so I sped ahead a little bit because I didn't want you to have to watch me monotonously comb through this wig, but if you can see here, look at how much easier I can actually comb through this wig, you guys. Like, this frizz is almost 99% taken care of, and it already feels so much better. My fingers aren't getting caught in the frizz. All right, also, I think I got her all sorted. Let me move the headstand over so that you can see it a little bit better. And I hope that you can tell the difference, because I totally can. Look at how much smoother these strands are, you guys. Like, it's not frizzy, it doesn't look fake, my fingers aren't getting caught in it, and it really does not take that much time. But I promise you, if you are not using water, you are going to be taking a lot longer and really wasting your time. So use that little bit of water, comb through the wig, and make sure that you are using the right temperature, because like I said, you don't want to melt your wigs. Somebody might come on here and say, Bree, what about it's just straight synthetic wig? How the heck do I do that one? Well, you can use a similar system. So you would just take a steamer and a brush and just kind of roll it. Some people put actual rollers in to get rid of that frizz, and just try to roll out the ends as best as you can, because you can't use direct heat like a straightener, but steaming, that you can do. But that's pretty much it for today. So I hope you learned something today. If you did, like I said, like, comment, subscribe, make sure you share this with people, because this is something that almost caused me to stop wearing wigs, because I was like, why is this happening to me? How am I damaging it? I don't want to spend a ton of time actually working on my wigs, but this is something that's easy to do. You can do it once a week just to maintain your wigs, and knowing just these few things will definitely help you. But thank you so much for being here today. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.